Yes, indeed. B Marsh Boxing back at it with another boxing video. What's good, boxing heads and fight fans around the world? B Marsh back at it one more again, man. This is my breakdown and prediction for this fight we got coming out of Malaysia. This Saturday, we got a fight between former 6 or 8 time division world champ, however where you want to call it. I could call it 8 division. Depends on how you feel, man. You know, Manny Pacquiao didn't win two a sanctioned and body title at 140 and 126, but he did beat the man who was the man. He beat him for the lineal title in Marco Antonio Barrera at 126 featherweight, and at 140 junior welterweight he beat the man Ricky Hatton with that spectacular second round career highlight knockout. You know what I mean? That Manny Pacquiao had on Ricky Hatton. So whatever you want to call it, man. All I know is the man's an all time great. Anybody want to debate that shit? I'm gonna block your nut ass. Anyways, Manny Pacquiao got more knockouts than the man. He got more knockouts, or about the same knockouts as Lucas Matthysse got fights. You know what I mean? That just goes to show you what kind of great fighter he is. You know what I'm saying? Man is like 39, pushing 40. Still among one of the better welterweights we have. You know what I mean? Last time I seen a welterweight at the top of his game at them ages was probably Floyd Mayweather. You check it, you know what I mean? 39 years old, still competing for world titles or defending world titles. But let's get into it, man. You know, the man Lucas Matthysse, last I seen him fight, he fought this Tewa Kareem guy, you know what I mean? In a very telling fight, you know. The guy Tewa Kareem busted up Lucas Matthysse with that jab. Straight up and down, no special effects. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. That's what the man Tewa Kareem was on. But he was neutralizing the man Robert Matthysse. I said Robert Matthysse, excuse me. Lucas Matthysse, you know what I mean? Before Terrell Kareem got knocked out, I think he got dropped twice, right? Twice in round eight. That's when he got ended. I had him winning probably 6 of those 8 rounds. You know what I mean? Terrell Kareem was giving him a beating. You know what I'm saying? But Lucas Matthysse does have that neutralizer. That's why they call him the machine, La Machina. You know what I mean? This guy could punch. You know what I'm saying? I believe out of his last 10 victories, he's probably knocked out everybody he's faced, or maybe he had yeah, I think he's not out of his last 10 victories. He has like 10 KOs. You know what I mean? Only time he hasn't had the KOs was, or maybe he has 8 out of 10. I'd probably say 8 out of 10 because I remember he did get a decision, majority decision, barely escaped the man, Ruslan Provoknikov. You know what I mean? But besides him getting beat up by Danny Garcia and Victor Postal, those are only fights he ain't have KOs, and what you call it, the Ruslan Provoknikov fight, you know. But I'm a fan of Lucas Matthysse, always been, you know what I mean. I seen Lucas Matthysse also struggle with guys back in the G, like what's my man's name? What's his name? Zab Judah, you know what I mean? That was a fight that could have gone either way. He did drop Zab Judah in round 10, you know, but that was a tough, difficult fight, you know what I'm saying? And Zab Judah did look a little shaky in round 10. But you know, I thought that the right man won, but it could have gone either way, you know what I mean? But Lucas Matthysse, a guy who could outbox him will beat him 9 out of 10 times. You know what I mean? That's straight up and down. Just don't get caught by Lucas Matthysse. You know, Lucas Matthysse has spectacular knockouts. He's knocked out a lot of opponents, man. You know, beat the shit out of Emmanuel Taylor when he came back after that eye socket getting broken by the man Victor Postal. You know, but I just think this guy's tailor made for the man Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? Manny Pacquiao is not gonna be facing no big welterweight like Jeff Horn. This guy's coming from the lower weights too, from 140, just like Manny Pacquiao did. Manny Pacquiao actually came from 105 strawweight. You know what I mean? So I think Manny Pacquiao is a good fighter, man. He still got it in him. I think Manny Pacquiao's keys to victory is he's gonna have to be on his in and out style. Have to use a lot of foot movement. He's gonna have to box. He's gonna have to box. And Manny Pacquiao, I don't know what many would consider his style. I consider Manny Pacquiao a boxer puncher. You know what I mean? I don't really consider him a swarmer or a slugger. You check it, especially not no more. He don't knock nobody out no more. Ever since he got put to sleep by the man Marquez, he's been a more cautious fighter, implementing more of his right hand jab. You know what I mean? Not really quite the body puncher, but a more cautious defensive style fighter. You know what I mean? He still has his head movement. You know what I'm saying? Lucas Matthysse is key to victory. He's gonna have to try and put the pressure on Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? See if the man Manny Pacquiao will fight going backwards, which is absolutely not his style. Manny Pacquiao is a come forward, seek and destroy type of fighter. But I think Manny Pacquiao is going to have to be on his in and out movement, lateral movement. You know what I'm saying? Hitting two different angles and just bewildering Lucas Matthysse with all kind of punches. You know what I mean? Combination punches and flurries. Lucas Matthysse could try and engage in exchanges and trading with the man Lucas Matthysse, but I wouldn't try that with as far as Manny Pacquiao. I wouldn't try and trade with the man. You know what I mean? Because Lucas Matthysse can knock fellas out, and that's without a doubt. You know what I mean? Lucas Matthysse is more flat-footed. Manny Pacquiao kept bouncing on his toes. You know what I'm saying? He's in and out. You know, herky jerky, very awkward fighter. And I think that left hand when Manny Pacquiao just shifts his head to the right, feinting like he's jabbing with the right, that left hand is going to be coming with devastation, straight up and down. Jeff Horn caught numerous punches. You see, I still don't understand how people saw Jeff Horn winning. If you just go look at the fight and just look at who landed the more punches, that's how I judge fights. Making man miss and landed more punches, straight up and down. You know what I mean? Manny Pacquiao landed more power punches, and he outlanded the man Jeff Horn by almost 100 punches. You check it, so that was just a robbery in my opinion. You know what I mean? I thought Manny Pacquiao won that fight, but the powers to be, they probably want to get the man Manny Pacquiao out the sport. But I'm still happy to see him. I've always been a fan of Pacquiao, just like I am of a lot of fight. I love southpaws. You know what I mean? When these guys get to fight, I get excited like a little kid. You check it. It's not like how I felt about Errol Spence versus Ocampo. All right, I wasn't really looking forward to that fight. But when Manny Pacquiao fights, remember the fuck he's fighting, cause straight up he's only fighting elite fighters. He's not fighting no guys. One of the weakest guys that he's fought maybe in the last 10 years maybe been Chris Algieri, but Chris Algieri had just come from winning a big fight against Ruslan Provodnikov. You know what I mean? But excuse me. I think that's Manny Pacquiao's keys to victory. A lot of head movement, lateral movement, punching in angles, combinations, flurries, and numerous headshots. You know what I mean? And he has to target that eye that Danny Garcia and the Victor Postol have damaged. You know what I'm saying? I think those Manny Pacquiao hits harder than Postol and Danny Garcia, so I think he can inflict damage on that eye. As far as Lucas Matthysse, he's going to have to put a lot of pressure on the man Manny Pacquiao, but that also involves trading, you know what I mean? And Manny Pacquiao, if it comes to hand speed on the inside trading, I'm going to give the edge to Manny Pacquiao, you know what I mean? Lucas Matthysse could ultimately hurt the man Manny Pacquiao if Manny Pacquiao isn't strong enough to keep Lucas Matthysse off of him. So I do hope Manny Pacquiao comes into this fight well trained, and especially his upper body, you know what I mean? Because in the fight against Jeff Horn, there was a big difference in the old Manny Pacquiao and the Pacquiao that fought Jeff Horn as far as his upper body strength. He didn't look quite the same as far as chiseled and ripped, you know what I mean? And that's going to be a key to victory. And I think Manny Pacquiao knows that because I've seen footage of him training and pad working in the gym, and he does look like the old Manny Pacquiao as far as his frame, you know what I mean? But does he still have it mentally? The man hasn't fought since summer of 2016, so it looks like it was 2017. He looks like he's fighting once a year right now. And this fight for the WBA regular title that the man Lucas Matthysse holds, you know what I mean? And I'm looking forward to this fight, and I'm going to pick the man Manny Pacquiao to win via unanimous decision. Do I think he can knock out Lucas Matthysse? Well, seeing is believing, and it's been 10 years since this guy Manny Pacquiao knocked anybody out. You know what I mean? So, this stage of his career, I'll be shocked if he does have a stoppage or a knockout. But I think he's gonna win this fight, man, decisively. Probably 8 rounds to 4. You know what I mean? You know, I think a guy like Lucas Matthysse, I feel, he's a good puncher, and that was his claim to fame, man. But the guy's boxing skill set, it can be neutralized by a pure boxer. You know what I mean? And that's why I picked Danny Garcia to beat Lucas Matthysse when the fight happened, because I felt that the man I'm sorry, Danny Garcia, although a flat-footed fighter, he does have very good timing and he's a very good counterpuncher, and those are boxing skill set attributes that could offset a guy like Lucas Mathisse's power. You know what I mean? And you could see in that fight, I mean, he did knock Danny Garcia's mouthpiece into the fifth row. But besides that, Danny Garcia, man, he neutralized Lucas Matthyse's power, and I think Manny Pacquiao has to get into his boxer puncher mode, a lot of head movement, keep a tight defense, go to the body occasionally when he has to. I'm not going to say, Manny Pacquiao's not going to have Freddie Roach in his corner, and I'm not going to tell a tiger to change his stripes. Manny Pacquiao never been uh, a relentless body puncher, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to say he needs to go to the body all day, every day, because Manny Pacquiao obviously has his reasons why he don't go to the body that much. Maybe he don't want to get countered to the head with headshots. But I think if he does mix it up and disguises and disguises his shots and basically those different looks at Lucas Matthysse, he's going to bewilder him and he's going to beat him. B Marsh Boxing, that's my thoughts about this fight. I got Manny Pacquiao winning this fight via unanimous decision. All right, 8 rounds to 4, 116, 112. Leave your thoughts and comments, and let me know what y'all think about this fight and who you guys think's gonna win. All right, I'm out of here. Got set up, start off my day, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of work to do. Tuesday, another business day, and also gonna be watching this World Cup game. You know what I mean? Uruguay versus, I'm sorry, France versus Belgium. B Marsh Boxing. I'm out of here. One.